So when we're talking about dusty men that are dangerous, I don't just want to focus on negativity and negative men. I want to talk about a good man and what it feels like to be with a good man. We all know what it feels like to be with one of these guys that refuses to do the work, refuses to level up or have any self-awareness, can't really get any feminine energy because of that, and so will be aggressive or be negative or treat you poorly or even be dangerous to try to get your attention and get your feminine energy because he can't earn it. He's unwilling to level up and earn it. What does it look like when you have a man that is willing to level up and earn it? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, being married to a really masculine man, I've learned a lot about men, okay? Men are hierarchical. Men walk around the world competing with other men. Men walk around the world wanting to dominate and conquer. And I asked him where he learned this, and he said, honestly, it was just instinctually. Like, he doesn't have a dad and didn't have one growing up, so it's not like he had negative influences showing him the way. It was just the way it's been done, and it's the way, the water they swim in, and honestly, it's kind of inbred in who they are in their DNA. And so I wish it wasn't this way, but it is. And to be honest, we can thank the masculine for that, because of that mentality, we have this structure in this society now that has been built with masculine energy and that has been built with that need to conquer, okay? It's not always pretty. Sometimes it's ugly, as we're seeing now in the news. That can really lead to dangerous outcomes, but we can also thank it for the society that we have. But these men still walk around with this hierarchy, okay? So what you're not realizing is when you walk into the room as a beautiful woman with like divine feminine energy emanating, the men are automatically magnetized to you. All of them are. And every woman knows what I'm talking about. When you walk into a room, all the men look at you. Many men will look at you, okay? And when you make eye contact with that man, he is taking it as a hit of feminine energy. Can you believe that? You looking at that man and making eye contact is a hit of feminine energy for him, okay? So when I'm out with my husband, I have men all the time trying to make eye contact with me, and it's weird. It's freaking weird. I'm like, why are these men trying to make eye contact with me all the time? It's bizarre. Like, and he's like, because they want to dominate me for a minute. They want to win. They want to get your feminine attention for a minute. And if you give them eye contact, they feel in their masculine minds that you took your attention away from him, from my husband in this case, and gave it to them. And so they feel a minute of hierarchy over me and domination over you because they took your attention away from me and gave it to them. Okay, I know it's sick and twisted, all right? I know it's weird. It's fucking wacky. But this is the way that men think. So when I go out and about now, my husband is constantly scanning. He's constantly steering me out of harm's way. If we're walking on a street, he pulls me inside and he walks on the outside of the street. He looks at the lights to figure out when we're gonna cross. He is always driving. I don't wanna drive, okay? Maybe some of y'all wanna drive. I don't wanna drive. I wanna be in Delululand, bopping around on TikTok, looking out the window and thinking about what I'm gonna have for lunch, okay? I don't wanna be veering around like trying to evade danger. So when you're with a man that's in his masculine, he's protective. He's looking out for you so that you can rest. This is what I always talk about. The feminine needs to rest so that she can then go out and create and change the world with her love and nurturing. Okay? So when you have a really masculine man that has done his work and he's totally good with providing that safety for you, it's like you can finally rest. So when we're out and about walking around, and we're in a public place and men are looking at me, he's scanning the room to figure out which of these men are dangerous, which ones he needs to keep me away from. And I posted a video yesterday about a dangerous man at the pool that was trying to splash me and be aggressive because he wanted my feminine energy for a minute. He's insecure. He's a small man. I mean, physically, he was not a small man. He was a very unattractive man. But he wanted my attention for a minute because he refuses to do the work necessary to be deserving of a good woman's feminine energy. He had a wife, okay? But I'm not going to say anything about her because I don't really know about her. But obviously, he's not satisfied with that woman because he's going around trying to get feminine energy, albeit negative feminine energy, from other women. Okay, so he's obviously not healed and he's a dusty. He's the definition of a dusty, a dangerous dusty. So when you're with a good man, he's constantly looking out for you and protecting you. And that gives you the opportunity. And people are going to look at that as, well, that's controlling. No, that's not controlling. It's actually a way to keep you assured and feeling safe all the time so that you can go out there and be your goddamn goddess self, okay? And he appreciates you. He wants to protect that. He looks at it as a gem. If your man is out there flaunting you around, serving you up on a silver platter to other men, because he has a small, fragile ego and needs to feel that other men desire you to get a hit of, egotistical dopamine for himself, that man doesn't really care about you. Because a man who's in his true divine masculine is protective. He is a warrior heart. He's not scared of other men. He's courageous. And he's going out there to protect his most precious possession. Really, like he looks at your heart as his most precious thing that he now gets to take care of and protect and make sure that other dangerous men out there are not messing with you, antagonizing you, and putting you in danger. It takes a healed man to be this way, and if he's unhealed, you're going to see all sorts of the things I talk about in my videos, which are, he's narcissistic, he doesn't provide emotional safety, he serves you up on a silver platter, he looks to other men to desire you and doesn't guard you because he wants to feel like the man. He will do negative things and hurtful things to get your attention because he can't get it in a positive way. A man who's providing protection for you because he's healed and he wants to give you safety in all areas, he has a sense of purpose in doing this for you. And what does this give you? This gives you absolute freedom to be yourself, to wear what you want to wear out there, to be your wild, rambunctious self, and your divine feminine can fully flourish, and you can be out here in the world being who you were made to be and not the scared little girl that so many women operate from. I don't think y'all realize how much you're operating like a scared little girl out in the world, and it's okay. You've never been shown safety, and since I've been in this relationship with my husband who provides such safety, I have shed so many layers of trauma. Ancestral trauma that the polygamous wives before me in my lineage had to deal with, never feeling safe with their husbands, always feeling like the next wife was going to come along and they had to protect themselves from that, never fully being able to submit, never fully able to be themselves because they always had to be performing to keep that husband around choosing them. I have discarded so much generational trauma because he has provided safety for me in all areas of my life. It is so freeing and beautiful and wonderful.